mathematics for AI, artificial intelligence. Next one is AI values, ethical decision making. This is a very important one. Now let us see about the content, the next continuation part. I will share my presentation. This is the AI values for the ethical decision making that we will discuss now. AI values for the ethical decision making. The AI, powerful AI will be either be the best or worst thing to happen to humanity. So we do not know which. AI tool, just an algorithm, but an extremely powerful one. It can be used in ways that can affect the society, positively or negatively. Like electricity or nuclear energy, a lot depends on us. How to utilize AI for the humanity. The current advances in research and development in the space of AI have given rise also to challenges to various kinds. Ethical challenges, jobs being taken by robots, values of systems of robots, privacy in age of AI, and so many. Objectives. As an educator, our responsibility to prepare next generation for the future. The objective of this unit to give society for the glimpse for the society for the future. Deepen the understanding about the technology basis of AI, analysis machine basis, and other ethical risks. To develop a fair understanding of AI bias, how the society is to be impacted with the advent of AI. In position, discuss about AI and individual responsibilities. Basic understanding of AI, reasonable fluency, computer literacy, comfortable using the internet. Key concepts: AI applications, ethics, bias, jobs in AI age. Okay, that's the key concepts. Let us discuss about AI issues, concerns, and ethical considerations. Recent progress in computing, robotics, and AI may create a unique opportunity in human society. Within a short time, we will entrust the management of the environment, economy, public security, healthcare, or agriculture to artificially intelligent robots and computer systems. And this is the where to discuss AI ethics and values is born. Countries all over the world are in a race to evolve AI skills and technologies. The topics of AI is very popular, but that are ethical and practical issue should be considering before embracing AI. Let me describe a few scenario. Okay, some associated questions. Okay, so you are a doctor at a well-known, renowned hospital. You have six ill patients, five whom are urgent in need of organ transplant. However, you can help them. There are no available organs that can be used to save their lives. The sixth patient is he will be without particular medicine. So you will be able to save other five patients by using organs of the patients. Who is the organ donor? What will be the scenario? Like some problems in the practical related problems. You should observe simply we are applying the algorithm only, but the algorithm is powerful. Here we are applying algorithm, but that algorithm is designed using artificial intelligence techniques that is more powerful. An AI music software has composed a song which has become worldwide hit. Okay, like that. A medical equipment manufacturing company has decided an AIBO robot to perform complex surgeries. The trained robot has saved many lives by operating on very critical cases due to some algorithm. Sure, the robot makes an error which costs a patient's life. Who is the blueprint here? Should a AI robot given citizen of a country? Issues and concern around a AI robot. So let us begin with a YouTube video. Watch a video in groups of 5. After watching this, each student have of the group should write a short note on their understanding of the video and present your write up to the teacher. As artificial intelligence evolves, so do the issues and concerns around it. Let us review some of the issues and concerns about AI. Personal privacy, job loss. What is the AI makes mistakes? The AI, yes, AI makes mistakes. If human makes a mistake, there are laws that can be enforced that we can do it in case of AI. Do we have such laws for AI? How should we treat a robot? Should robots be granted human rights or citizenship? If robots evolve to point out the capable of feeling, does that entail them rights to similar to human or animals? Okay. Look at four pictures below. A and ethical concerns. Ethics is defined as discipline technically, dealing with the moral obligations and duties of humans. It is a set of moral principles which govern the behavior of actions of individual groups. The ethics of AI is the part of the ethics technology specific to robots and other artificially intelligent beings. It can be divided into robo ethics, a concern which is the moral behavior of humans as they design, construct, use, and treat artificially intelligent beings, and machine ethics, which is concerned with the moral behavior of artificial moral agents. With regard to artificial general intelligence, primary work has been conducted on approaches integrating which are full ethical agents and existing legal and social frameworks. The bigger concerns, if AI generates human-like output, it can also human-like decision. Okay, one concept here. Next, if AI makes human-like decisions or decision human-like also. If AI takes decisions as to whether a bank loan should be disbursed or not, an AI algorithm is fair. If AI decides whether that admission can be provided to a particular candidate or not, if there is guarantee that algorithm is not based, AI makes like human-like decision. Is a human trustworthy also? AI is basically a data plus mathematical model, training based on data, predictions. Okay, what is unintentionally being wrong bias like this? You will learn, think about that. World we when we build a new technology and the unintended consequences that can occur when we build the technology. Okay, write brief about your technology. Stakeholders might be interested in this technology. Who might be affected with the technology most? If this technology was used for evil, how it might be done? Is the technology? These are the points to develop a new technology. మన ఎప్పుడైనా కొత్త టెక్నాలజీ డెవలప్ చేస్తే these are the common points. What you have to review. Is this technology was used to help other people? Who might it help? Okay, in 50 years of this technology could be done most good by. Okay, A and bias. Why are most images that show up when you do an image search for a doctor? Okay, A associate doctor. But why are the virtual assistants? What are the sources of A bias? There could be many sources. Three sources for A bias. Data. The first source is data. They are AI sources. AI system are as good as the data we put into them. And putting bias, skewed data into the system is the reason for AI bias. AI system do not have understanding of whether their training data is right or wrong and have enough representation from a broader base. Amazon developed an AI tool for recruitment, but the company realized its new system was not rating candidates for software developer jobs and other technical posts in a gender neutral way. This is because of Amazon's computers model are trained at applicants by observing patterns in resumes submitted to the company over a 10 years of period. Most resumes came from men and a reflection male domains across the in technical industry. Another example is that voice assistants like Siri or Alexa that are trained on huge databases of recorded speech that are unfortunately dominated by speech examples from white upper middle class Americans, making a challenge for the technology. Challenge for the technology to understand commands from the people outside the category. AI bias due to data, more a algorithm. While algorithm in itself does not inject bias, but can amplify the biases caused by data. For example, an image classifier trained on image available in public domain, which happens to show more women in the kitchen as opposed to men. AI algorithms are designed to maximize accuracy. So an AI algorithm may decide that all the people in the kitchen are men despite to the fact that training the data has some images of men in the kitchen. Is there incorporates a gender bias in the AI system. Incorporates gender bias in the AI system. Like that. AI system due to the algorithms. The last issue is with people who are developing an AI system, that is engineers, scientists, and developers, etc. They aim to get the most accurate results with the available data. They are often lesser focused on the broader context. Is it is rightly said that ethics and bias are not problem of the machine, but of the humans behind the machine. AI ethics, bias, and trust. This is your machine learning system. Yes, like a mathematical in a, through a mathematics, a machine and algorithm would put like this. Adoption of AI by companies is increasing, and they are seeing AI is a critical to the future of their business and sustainability. However, there are concerns regarding the possible misuse of the technology when lead to a trust confidence issues. Currently, AI can automate the data entry tasks, can take attendances of students in classroom, or can beat it. Okay. However, more complicated uses of algorithms like machine learning and neural networks makes it less likely for human beings to understand how AI arrived at a conclusion. It is essential a black box to humans. The system is so complicated that a user does not understand how it works. How can it trust the decisions made? When there is no easy solution to the problem, please try to understand. When there is no easy solution to the problem, the way forward is governments, industry, and regulatory bodies to join hands in addressing the challenge of AI trust by doing the following: minimize bias in training data, share the algorithm with government public users is possible. One of the most famous algorithm right now in the world, Google search. Okay, so the Google CEO had described an algorithm explaining a search algorithm which uses over 200 signals including relevance. It's a very important point. Try to understand. And popularity to determine a page rank. Okay, recently proposed by the US lawmakers should require internet gains such as Google, Facebook, Yahoo to describe search algorithm. AI developers should represent diverse backgrounds, gender, religion, skin color, language, and so on. There should be an international monitoring body that designs and monitors AI ethics and algorithms policy. Employment AI. Jobs that are monitored and repetitive can be easily automated. This can be usually lead to the certain jobs become obsolete. Self-driving cars and trucks will soon reality transportation will use a transportation within soon by using AI techniques. The second point is more traditional professions such as legal profession according to will be significant impacted in these sectors. We will start require higher order skills. Financial services and insurance and any other sector requiring significant amount of data processing and contest handling will also impacted in certain extent. AI can have here I'm posting an important thing. AI can have a significant role in eliminating the view accuracy. I want to post this important thing in the chat box. The healthcare sector and imaging services will use some degree of impact. I'm highlighting only the most important things because I'm working practically these are AI algorithms. That's why the reason I'm highlighting only the most important points. నేను హైలైట్ చేశానంటే చాలా కేర్ఫుల్గా చూడండి. ఓకేనా, నేను హైలైట్ చేసినాను, నేను పోస్ట్ చేస్తాను ఆల్రెడీ చాట్ బాక్స్లో. ఓకే, వాట్ ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయినింగ్ దాని బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ అంతా కూడా క్లియర్గా నేను చాట్ బాక్స్లో పోస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను. అది చూసి మీకు ఐడియా వచ్చేయాలి నెక్స్ట్ ఏం చెప్తున్నాను అనేది లైన్. ఎందుకంటే నేను నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చే థీమ్ కోసం యూ డోంట్ నీడ్ టు వెయిట్ బికాస్ దాని ఎంటైర్ కాన్సెప్ట్ మీకు నేను పోస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను కాబట్టి విత్ దట్ యూ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్ because as a higher class you can able to analyze those concepts. Okay, anyhow, advent of internet and computers made a few jobs. and roles absolute, but we have no opportunities in the new jobs created. ATMs definitely reduced the number of cashier positions in the banks, but it has had a positive impact on the banking businesses. ATMs have lowered the cost associated with running brick and mortar branches, and as a response, of banks have responded by opening the more ATMs, leading to hiring to more bank personals for ATM. A becomes adept in language translation, that is natural language processing. NLP shortcut, that is most important. AI may do simple translations needed for the complicated ones. This is also very important. Artificial intelligence may do simple translations, but humans are needed for complicated ones. Internet, real grains jobs will come from places where imagination cannot take us. Advent of electricity, machine engine changed the world. Each of them bettered our lives, created jobs, and raised wages. AI will be the bigger than electricity, bigger than mechanization, bigger than anything it becomes before it. AI prepared to reap and benefits of AI. Here, you take example. I am sharing them a presentation. You can easily see this. All things you can able to visual. నేను ఏదైతే టైప్ చేస్తున్నానో చాట్ బాక్స్లో, నేను ఏదైతే ప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నానో మీ అందరికి కనిపిస్తుందండి. సో అంచేత యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ ద కాన్సెప్చువల్ ఓరియంటెడ్ పాయింట్స్ ఈజీలీ. ఓకే, ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ కూడా ఇంటర్ప్రిట్ చేయగలగాలి. ఇవన్నీ జస్ట్ వినేసి కూర్చోవడం కదండి, ఇవన్నీ ఇంటర్ప్రిట్ చేయగలగాలి మనం. ఓకే, ఫ్రమ్ గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ 5 people, ask the 5 people to prepare a list. 5 jobs are positions that AI will disrupt. 5 job segments will be immune to AI. 10 new jobs are business that will be created by AI. Like that. The next important you should know about, learn about the significance of storytelling, which has been used to a medium pass of knowledge, experience, okay, information, builds intellectual understanding, okay, like that. One more concept of chatbot I will explain now. Simply just I will share that 1 minute. I'm sharing my screen again. Here you see chatbots are an effective tool when it comes to education, IR, e-commerce, etc. Downside includes malicious users, as in Yahoo Messenger. The aim of chatbot designer should be to build tools that help the people facilitate their work and their interaction with computers using the natural language, but not to replace the human role totally or imitate human conversation perfectly. Please try to understand this word. Okay. Chatbots in other domains. Happy assistant help across e-commerce sites. First point it is to find relevant information about products and services. The second point is it's a fictional person to talk within a museum. Okay, so a real-time internet technical assistant, EJ, a graphic avatar, is used in ABN Amaro Bank to help a customer during the financial tasks, such as a right money transfer. Chatbot IR Yellow Pages. The Yellow Pages allows users information from the British Telecom Yellow Pages. YPA system returns address. If no address found, conversation is started and the system will ask the user more details. Dialog Manager, natural language front end, query construction component, and the backend database. YPA answers the questions such as I need a plumber with a chatbots in information retrieval useful in education, language, okay, mathematics, chart system queries from academic resources, industry resources, how to and direct answers. Times while Google gives that links, number of links returned to the chart less than those returned from Google based on essential keyword matching. Chatbots in foreign language learning, an intelligent web-based teaching system for foreign language learning, which consists of natural language makeup language, natural language object model in Java, natural language database, a communication response mechanism which considers the discourse, context, and the personality of the users and the system itself. Okay, students felt more comfortable and relaxed. Repeat the same material without being bored, like that. Chatbots for the entertainment purpose. Aim has to be mimic human conversations. To maintain therapist idea based on the keyword matching. Phrases like very interesting, place gone, simulate different fractional or real personalities using the different algorithms of pattern matching. ELCE, built for entertainment purpose. No information saved or understood. Choice of chatbots. Okay. Feasibility of integrating natural language with open learner model inquiries. Keeping the user on topic. Database connectivity. Event driven by database managed changes. Web integration and appropriate corpus of semantic reasoning knowledge. It's the use of natural language, improved in the natural language, might close the gap between the tutor and ITS. So, agents are avatar, uses non-verbal lines like emotions, acts, peers, colons, and competitors help us ask the response to questions, give hints and explanations, provide feedbacks to monitor the progress. Open learn modeling, extension of traditional learner modeling, make the model visible and interactive part, displays its internal belief for the learner's knowledge state, distinct records of learners, and system belief. Like information bar, learner might challenge a system belief. Learner modeling. Learning modeling is the effective state of learner students optimization self-confidence. Model to infer learner's knowledge. Target motivation. Just like a suggested. Intelligent tutoring system. Intended to replace a classroom instruction. Textbook. Practice or homework helpers. Modern ITS stress to practice. Product tutors. Process tutors. Evaluate final outcomes, hints and feedbacks. that will be automatically done by the AI algorithm itself. Other approaches. First word approach. The first word utterance assumed to be good clue to an appropriate response. Try matching just good of the purpose most of the significant word approach. Look word in the utterance with the highest information. Content is actually word lowest frequency is the rest of purpose. Dialogue corpus training data set. Read the dialogue text from the corpus. Dialogue manuscript is covered from HTML format. The output ADM is used to return ALIC. Root of these three structures is a folder of the file system that contains all patterns and templates. The pattern matching uses depth first techniques. Okay, folder has a subfolder which then underscore go back to the folder, find another subfolder with a word with some word, so and so word. Okay, like that. Go back to the folder, find a subfolder, starting return to the start. Try all suffixes input formatting X. Normalization is applied for each input, removing all punctuation split. Two or more sentences converted to uppercase. Do you or will you eat me like that? AML interpreter tries to watch word by word, longest pattern match. Just like HTML text, hypertext marker language, here the syntax is like this. Category, pattern, template. See this program also. Symbolic reduction and divide and compute conquer. Types of AML categories. Automatic categories. Just like as marks in the punctuation marks, just like as HTML language. Let's see this. Structure of AML consists of data objects, which are made up of units called topics and categories. A topic has a name, attribute, and categories associated with it. Categories consist of patterns and template and are basic unit of knowledge. Okay. ALIC chatbot system, artificially linguistic internet computer entity, applies a pattern matching rules to input to converse with users. Chatbot engine, language model. Language model are stored in artificial intelligence in markup language. This is called, I am posting again. ALCD composed of two models. Chatbot engine, language model. Just see the chat box. No fixed rules and principles programmed into it. Learner's language and context through human interaction stores all conversations and comments, which are used to find appropriate responses. Problem faced due to this approach. Continuous changing of subject and conversation. Many respond to a tempered was designed to pass the Running test. In the programming point of view, how do these chatbots work? Next question is, do not have good understanding for conversation. Based on pattern matching, chatbot have set of input and output rules. Recognize keywords from user and response with pre-calculated response. Example, women 1. Okay. Chatbot. Why are very worried today? Why are you worried today lately? Other chatbots are responses. Less like its Google Assistant. ALIC. The other character is raster. Elysia and Parry. Hello. Is the need for chatbots. Hi, this railway inquiry. Okay. What is the status of train? Some train number. It's right time. Chatbot response. The train will leave at so and so station at so and so time. Is there anything else I could associate with you? You no, thank you. You are welcome. Nearby wishes to nice and happy journey. Like that. It will be the answering machine like that. Need for chatbots. Widespread use of personal machines. Better human computer interaction. Better human computer interaction. We express the interest, wishes, and queries directly and naturally by speaking, typing, and pointing. What are chatbots? Chatbot is a conversational agent that interacts with users using natural language. Is a technicality. Numerous applications of chatbots, such as customer service, call centers, medical applications, so many applications. Numerous applications. Okay. If you understand these principles of the chatbots and algorithms, okay, and the AI concepts, then you can able to implement an algorithm based on AI chatbot. The next step is like this, as per the syllabus. Of course, as per the practicality also. Development of AI-based chatbot. Studying of AI chatbot structure. AI chatbot algorithms. Okay, and those various categories. Okay, this is my continuation topic. That's why I want to stop here. For the interesting topics in the next presentation, in my next presentation, what are the next interesting topics that I will post on the chat box, pointing to AI based chatbot only. AI based chatbot. What are the important things? Next interesting thing. First, you should know about introduction to chatbot. Introduction to AI chatbots. Identify opportunities of AI chatbot. Artificial intelligence based chatbot opportunities. AI chatbot. Artificial intelligence based chatbot. Types of chatbots. Applications of chatbots. Okay, applications of chatbots. Architecture of chatbot, very important for the examination point of view. Architecture of chatbots, that is most important thing. Designing a simple chatbot conversation. Designing simple a chatbot conversation. How to design that. To see these topics, you should see the continuation and practical applications of the AI-based chatbots. What are the different types of practical applications? Okay, what are the architecture? ప్రతి దానికి ఎంత ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఉంటుందండి ప్రాక్టికల్గా. మన ఎగ్జామినేషన్ కూడా అదే వేలో ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వాలి. ఆ కంటిన్యూషన్ టాపిక్స్ చూస్తే నేను లిస్ట్ అవుట్ చేశాను చాట్ బాక్స్లో, మీకు చాలా క్లియర్గా అర్థమవుతుంది. అదే కంటిన్యూషన్లో మనం వెళ్ళాలి. నా నెక్స్ట్ ప్రెజెంటేషన్ కూడా ఆర్కిటెక్చర్ని బేస్ చేసి ఎక్కువ డయాగ్రామ్స్ మీద ఫోకస్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, అంచేత మీరు ఈ కంటిన్యూషన్ అనేది ఫాలో అవ్వాలి కంపల్సరీ వెన్ యూ ఆర్ ప్రిపేరింగ్. ఓకే, దట్స్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ కంటిన్యూషన్ ఇస్. ఓకే, దిస్ కంటిన్యూషన్ మేక్స్ ఏ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంపార్టెన్స్. మీరు ప్రాక్టికల్గా ఏదైనా ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేయాలన్నా, రేపు మనం ఇండస్ట్రీ బేస్లో వర్క్ చేయాలన్నా, మనం గుడ్ పొజిషన్కి వెళ్ళాలన్నా, ఓకే, మనం ఏదైనా వర్క్ చేయాలన్నా, ప్రాబ్లమ్ సాల్వ్ చేయాలన్నా నేను ఇచ్చిన మ్యాప్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే, టుమారో డయాగ్రామ్స్ డిస్కస్ చేద్దామండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆల్. ఐ వాంట్ టు స్టాప్ హియర్ because my continuation topic is over. Next class I will concentrate on the architecture part, diagrams part. Okay, thank you, Ananda. Thank you so much.